The lack of awareness of clock and game management in the NFL feels like it's at an all-time low, and I'm not used to seeing Kevin O'Connell make a gaffe quite like he made in Week 17 against the Packers. This was a huge game as the Vikings found themselves competing for the number 1 seed and a bye in the playoffs. But against the Packers, no lead feels safe, as I'm sure O'Connell remembers the Packers outscoring him by 19 points in the fourth quarter during their previous matchup in Week 4 and almost closing the gap. While ahead 10-3, the Vikings got the ball back with 1:16 left in the half at their own 16 and all 3 timeouts, which should be plenty of time to march down the field for a touchdown or at least an easy field goal, right? Darnold starts the drive off great with a huge chunk play to Hockenson for a 28-yard gain, but for some reason, Kevin O'Connell doesn't call a timeout and 22 seconds run off the clock. With 48 seconds remaining, Darnold connects with Jefferson for a 7-yard gain, and once again, Kevin O'Connell doesn't call a timeout. This time, 19 seconds run off the clock, leaving only 25 seconds remaining in the half. Brady and Burkhardt are begging for a timeout to be called, and I'm guessing Tom knows what he's talking about when it comes to game management. The next play, Hockenson makes a catch for 4-yard gain with only 19 seconds remaining, and finally, O'Connell uses his first timeout. Now the Vikings find themselves in a spot where even if they try to run out of bounds, there's only time for maybe 2 plays and a field goal attempt. The play after the first timeout results in the worst possible outcome, a sack for a 5-yard loss, out of field goal range, and only 13 seconds remaining on the clock where they're forced to take timeout number 2. After Darnold finds Hockenson for a 12-yard gain, the Vikings have a chance for a 55-yard field goal in which they call their third and final timeout. Now LaFleur tried to ice the young kicker. He ends up missing the field goal, but unfortunately there was an offsides which gave Reichard another chance, where funnily enough, LaFleur tried to ice him again and it didn't work. Reichard nails the 55-yard field goal and they end up with 3 points. O'Connell is usually extremely on top of his game management and timeout usage, so this one definitely caught me off guard. But after seeing Raheem Morris blow a potential game-winning drive for his rookie quarterback in the Falcons game, on top of countless other clock management gaffes this season, it just seems like coaches are coming into games not prepared for these type of situations. And if anything, game management feels like their main job, so this is driving me crazy lately. But if you're looking for more about the other clock management woes we've seen so far this season, click the video on screen and subscribe for more NFL shorts just like this one.